Hi, today we are with Diego Benitez, founder of Siembra Viva. Welcome, Diego, to this space created by latinleap to understand how to come up with an innovative business model in emerging markets.
Well, thank you very much for your invitation. I'm very glad to be here.
Okay, tell us about a little bit about Siembra Viva.
Well, Siembra Viva is a farm-to-table model. It started 8 years ago, basically with the main idea to source organic produce directly from small farmers. And it was empty at the moment. In the 8 years ago, it didn't exist. It was almost impossible to reach organic produce, and I think still it is almost impossible to find an organic produce. But since then, it has been a lot of pivots, a lot of changes. But basically, what we are doing right now is to help small farmers to convert to organic, regenerative products using our own technology, our own platform, and at the same time we connect them directly to high value markets such as direct web sales and specialized retailers in the organic platforms.
Okay, so how did you come up with the idea of Siembra Viva, and tell us about what goes on behind the scenes during the process of becoming what you are today?
Well, it started when my daughter was born. It was a special problem that I got when I became a father, because I was worried about what kind of food I am giving to my wife and to my daughter. And then I start to search and realize that the food we are giving to them was basically poison. In Colombia, we use 3 to 4 times more toxics and agrochemics that are allowed. So I start to reach why and how can I get healthy food to my family. And that was the moment when I see there is a huge potential and a huge market opportunity. What is behind the scenes is basically that at the beginning was that idea how to get closer customers to farmers with healthy organic food. But then very quickly we realized that the problem is not to get shorter the supply chain. The big problem is how to get small farmers to stabilize their quality and their offer. So step by step, year by year, we start to go back in the vertical chain, and we become an ag-tech company, not an e-commerce sales, but we start to become an ag-tech company, understanding what is behind the small farmers needs to grow organic food. And that's all the technology that we have developed so far.
Now that you're talking about technology, tell us about the main innovation you're bringing to the table with Siembra Viva.
Okay, so we understood that organic is feasible. You can do it. Even is profitable. But what you need to do is to give in the exactly moment and the exact time the activity that the farmer needs. So I give you an example. If we don't use toxic to burn the bad weeds in the farm, so we need to do it by hand. And if you do it at 7 days after being planted, you can do it very successful at the beginning of the season. But if you do it 20 or 25 days later, it will be almost impossible to do it. So what we bring in, like the innovation that we bring, is we democratize. That's the word we use. Every farmer that doesn't have a previous knowledge about organic food, they can follow and step by step of how they can do it. We gave them videos, we teach them how to do it, and especially we gave them the planning on how to do it in every step to go to the output. And then we close the loop, guaranteeing the sales using a high value market. So in average, our farmers sells the products around 25 to 30% higher than the mainstream market, the wholesale market. So that's basically the innovation. We connect them directly to a high value market, but we teach them step by step. We took their hands and go step by step to prove them and show them that organic produce is feasible and is profitable.
Right. How Siembra Viva could impact Latin American markets. So far, it's very clear how we're impacting farmers. And also, how could you impact the final market?
Okay, so the demand is growing very, very fast. It's growing faster than the way we can reach that demand. So the only way to grow and reach that big opportunity is to take more farmers to invite them to the table to this organic opportunity. So the way to do it is to we sell a subscription where we gave them our platform, our technology platform, where we teach them how to do it, and at the same time we connect them. So how we do this in all Latin America, we have find out that this is an opportunity not only to Colombia, not only to Medellin, where we settle up initially to do our MVP, but this is an opportunity in Chile, in Uruguay, in Costa Rica. We have seen this opportunity. People who has reached us is, look, we don't have enough organic offer. How can we bring this very faster to the table? And this is what we have done very successfully in the last, especially in the last 3 years. How can we convert very quickly in the term of 6 to 7 months to become regenerative, organic regenerative, and then to find the loop in the market, the opportunity with a very conventional, very convenient e-commerce solution that we offer.
Great. Tell us about your first partnerships, the ones that help you to boost your growth strategy.
Yeah, so we learned that this is a huge opportunity in terms of focus. That's the main lesson here. 2 years ago, we decided to change our approach. Instead of becoming the leader of e-commerce healthy store, we decided to become the leaders on growing organic food. So we made a spin-off and we created a company called Siembra Viva, which is the e-commerce size of our produce. So I think that was the main partnership that we created, because it forced us to be focused on what we think is our main strength. But at the same time, this new partnership, they create capacities and competence that we didn't have before. So they focus on technology on the last mile. They strengthen the portfolio with new products different than vegetables to create more value to the customers. So that was an example very recently that the focus is key, and being on focus, you need to do a trade-off. And in this case, we leave the e-commerce and focus on behind the scenes, as you asked at the beginning, how to create organic food.
Amazing. And what was the best advice that someone gave you to make the next step?
Well, someone, I don't remember when, I just forgot, but it was like maybe 4 years ago. The main currency of an entrepreneurship is trust. So it was a curve between how you gain trust, not only with investors, stakeholders in general, but with you. So at the beginning, the way you gain trust is, okay, I think I have a product. I think I'm solving a problem. So you gain trust. Suddenly everything goes bad and maybe the product doesn't work very perfectly. So you are losing trust. The next step to gain trust again is, hey, I have a market. Someone is purchasing this product. So you go in this trend, which is very spiking some hills. So it's like, oh, and this product doesn't work anymore. And I don't have a market. And now I think we are in the third wave where you have a product, you have a market, but you need to prove that you are sustainable in the financial side. So how you gain trust again? If you took every decision based on trust, I think you are making better approach to a better future. So the currency of a startup is not money, it's trust. And I think that's the best advice I got. And that's the way we have taken decisions in the past.
Okay, Diego, thanks for sharing with us the magic behind Siembra Viva. So inspiring. Siembra Viva, so inspiring.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to share this.